Honestly, it's changed my life in a way because experience is really important.
Welcome to Apprenticeships Unfiltered. Today I'm with Julia, we're going to talk about her story of what happens when things don't quite work out how you plan or what you would expect. Julia, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, so hi, I'm Julia Fiander and I'm currently a media specialist at Fruhoff. So I do all the filming, I do the photography, I do editing, I do a little bit of graphic design. We go to a lot of events, so I do event management. I'm currently project manager for something quite big that's happening next year. And I overall have quite a diverse range of skills at what I'm doing right now.
Oh, that sounds a really interesting role. So do you want to just tell me about your journey of actually getting to Fruhoff and where it all started?
So I moved to England and I got to go to Grantham College where I did a level 3 extended diploma in media practice, and that as is gave me a lot of like hands-on practical skills which I was able to transfer into what I'm doing now. So I'm very grateful for the college for that, and I'm also very grateful for the support I got and the opportunities given. One of those opportunities did lead me my job now, which was the Skill Summits that I'm pretty sure the council did host, where my tutor made me go out and do little interviews with everyone who was attending there. And I came across David, who's my boss now, and I interviewed him, asked him what he was doing there, what his company was about, and what he was doing to help like youngsters in the community. And he kind of just liked my energy and what I brought. And he later on talked to my tutor, who just told him a little bit more about myself, and that ended up in me getting my job.
Okay, and what was your planned destination?
I didn't really think uni was going to be for me. As much as my friends like to talk about me, call me an academic weapon when I was at college, I never really wanted to go to uni because I didn't like the debt. I didn't like how little hands-on experience you'd get, especially in the creative industry. I know that a lot of my friends on their courses, they don't get as much practical as they want to get, and I wanted to do a practical job. So I was going to actually do an apprenticeship, but I applied for loads and none of them accepted me. So I'm quite grateful that I did actually go to that skill summit. I instead didn't get an apprenticeship and I got a full-time job.
So apprenticeship was one of your first options?
Yes, apprenticeships was one of my first options.
But you found the availability?
There wasn't a lot within what I wanted to do, because you'd find in the creative industry that there's a lot more competition than there is in like manufacturing, for example, or like doing like a blue collar job. Like there's not as much out there as you'd expect.
Okay, so how important do you think it was that you attended that career event?
Well, I wouldn't be sat here right now if I didn't attend it. Honestly, it's changed my life in a way because experience is really important within a creative job, and getting that 1 year's worth of experience, because you notice when you get out of uni, people always ask you, what experience do you have over the qualifications? Because it's more of who you know than what you know. And I know that's not for everything, because obviously you need to know how to operate a camera, you need to know like how it works. But if you have no experience on your CV to actually show that, then it's not really going to get you the job, to be honest.
And that is so true. And putting yourself out there and interviewing employers really made you a standout individual. What would you say to students in your position last year?
Honestly, just put yourself out there, push yourself. From the start of my studies, I've always pushed myself. I started off doing free photo shoots for companies within Grantham. I started out reaching out to people. Like on my weekends now, I still do free work. I go to all the football clubs around town. I go to rugby. I do photography for them. I'm always trying to push myself to become who I want to be. I want to set my path in stone, if that makes sense, to like who I want to be in life and make a future out of myself. I don't really want to let anyone else choose my future. I want to make it for myself.
And that's a great story.
Yeah.
Really, thank you for sharing that with me.
No problem.
That's okay. Thank you.